Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about overcomplicating estate planning. So this is something I see a lot, and mostly it's coming down to retirement assets and estate planning, but not exclusively. Now, I'm an attorney. I started off right in the private equity and some estate planning work. And my wife's an attorney, so I like attorneys. This is not a shot at attorneys. But what I will say is I often get advisors, reaching out and saying, hey, what do you think about this strategy? And I'd say the one that I want to push back on is this, right? IRA, money, IRAs, the beneficiaries kind of automatically being trusts. Now, here's my view on this. I think you start with the assumption that you pick beneficiaries and that IRA distribution rules are actually really good, right? That the regular rules are really strong for estate planning, asset transferring, wealth transferring if you just follow traditional beneficiary designation planning. That is not to say that trusts aren't valuable as part of the planning discussion here. Absolutely are. However, I would not start with the assumption that a trust should be the first place that you put the beneficiary designation of an IRA or 401k, because the rules are already pretty good there. You're adding complexity, you're adding cost, and what I've seen is, right, as laws change, it actually does add some risk associated by locking up in the trust. CARES Act, Secure Act, especially Secure Act, showed a lot of risk around this and redrafting clauses of trust that really aren't that good. We're actually going to cause more problems with some of those that were created than we helped solve. So just saying to somebody who's got $2 million of assets, you need a trust, we need to put your IRA in the trust to protect against estate taxes in the future, to me is not good planning, right? You actually have to have real risks that you're solving, not made up risks that could potentially occur. Well, anything could occur, laws could change, and trusts could be really bad. So again, don't start with that assumption. Work through the planning, solve for the plan, right? And come up with the right, solution. Just like product sales in other places, don't start with the product sale of a trust in every single case. Start with the planning first. Make sure it actually fits and solves some needs of the client.